Hi, my name is Will Grove. I'm a Resource Facilitation Specialist with the Brain Injury Alliance of Arizona. I wanted to talk about the second part of our twofold mission with the Unmasking project. First, obviously allowing our survivors and family members to be able to come in and share their stories and express themselves. The second part of that twofold mission is to get those stories out there so that people in our communities can learn these stories about our survivors and family members and get a better awareness of it. During the many displays that we've done in multiple cities throughout the state, when you first walk in, I think the first thing that hits you is the amount of masks that you see when you come in, just the sheer amount of people who are experiencing brain injury in many different ways. And then as you get closer up and you start to look at each individual mask and kind of move down the row, you start to see the breadth of experience that all kind of connects through brain injury, but how that diverges in so many different directions, both from types of injuries to different experiences with recovery. Everyone's story is so unique. I guess the twofold thing that you learn is, one, just how many people are experiencing brain injury and being affected by it on a daily basis, but then how unique each individual's story is, and how, to kind of quote the cliche, if you've met one person with a brain injury, you've met one person with a brain injury. You know, we feel creating that awareness is crucial because, you know, despite how kind of staggering many of the figures are, just how many people are experiencing these injuries, there's remarkable lack of awareness amongst the public. A thing that we often say, not only at Brain Injury Alliance, but throughout the brain injury community, we often refer to is the notion that brain injury is often an invisible disability. People are often walking around and, you know, dealing with some of the issues that can arise from dealing with a brain injury, but aren't having that injury recognized, aren't necessarily given that sort of benefit of the doubt, so to speak. For a lot of people, they don't really have a great idea of what brain injury is, you know, until it affects them. You know, you don't see it until it's affecting you. So I guess we want to be able to have this opportunity to take these stories, get as many eyes on them as we can, and really get the story of brain injury and the awareness of brain injury out there so that our communities can be a more welcoming place for people who either have a brain injury or are very close with someone who has a brain injury. Have the community be a much more welcoming and understanding place. A key component of when we're especially trying to get out there and do these displays, as well as getting the many, many mask kits that we have. I think we have 400 masks currently, and we're still looking to expand that. This entire project is sponsorship funded. We want to keep it going as long as we can, but that is completely contingent on some of the amazing community partners who have stepped up to want to participate, and it's contingent on us continuing to invite more partners to participate and help us to continue to share these stories and continue to create these experiences for our survivors and family members. Lastly, I want to say thank you to everyone who's been participating with us and supporting us along this journey with the Unmasking Project, and those of you who will continue to do so moving forward.